Problem is, you are waiting for the right time. When the right time arrives, you can't get things moving. Everything feels delayed, and you wonder if you've got it all wrong. You then end up losing faith in the universe and the way things work. So, when things do go your way, you wonder where all your enthusiasm went. In this episode, we are looking at how to achieve peace in a world full of delays. And you'll discover why delays frustrate you so much, when the universe is trying to tell you something, and how to achieve peace despite the delays, even if peace feels like a distant opportunity. First, why delays frustrate you so much. Delays frustrate you a lot as an intuitive sensitive because you question always if you're doing the right thing. It takes a while for you to come to a decision on something because you've weighed up all the options. You've you've looked at things forwards, backwards, sideways. Spontaneous decisions for intuitive sensitive people take a long time. They're never that spontaneous. So when you've decided, it means action needs to occur now because you've given everything to that one outcome. And the reality requires you to have planted several options, and then you choose from what starts to grow. Things in life don't grow if they're forced. It's unnatural. You don't plant an oak tree to keep digging it up to check that it's growing. If you did, the tree would eventually die because it never got to the point of establishing its roots. Frustration often is simply something that hasn't yet taken root. The key is to know when frustration is telling you to carry on or let go. The universe is very good at dropping hints. So, how do you recognize when the universe is trying to tell you something? The universe is trying to tell you something when you become marginally obsessed. Not panicked, but marginally obsessed. It's when your unconscious is trying to tell you something to resolve. For example, you have a delivery due, but you don't know when it will arrive. You feel you must make a phone call to find out, but you've been putting it off. Then you become all of a sudden marginally obsessed with making that call. You then do, and then you find out if you hadn't called at that moment, you would have missed a crucial time slot that would have meant a longer delay. When you're panicking, however, that's usually the ego. Your ego worries what others think, how you're presented to the world. And when this happens, it's when you delay based on whether you can be sure it's a decision that will please others. If you can't be sure it will please others, it's when your unconscious creates delays, or if you know it will please yourself rather than others, you'll unconsciously create delays in order to appease the ego. Because pleasing yourself, that cannot be a priority. So, how do you achieve peace despite delays? Because let's face it, sometimes delays cannot be helped. Life happens, and the reality is we have to negotiate the whims of others. What I got sucked into for a long time was the belief I have no control over delays, that nothing can be changed. It wasn't until I started to believe that everything can be changed. If your mind will be flexible enough to find a solution. So, what are 3 little things you can do to achieve peace despite delays? Or number 1, imagine the situation has more than one path. When something is delayed, imagine in your mind that delay has more than one path. Follow the delayed path energy. You'll feel it. Then imagine another path that veers off the delayed path. Feel that one. One will feel lighter than the other. If the original delayed path feels lighter, then you know the delay is for a reason that ultimately won't upset your world. Number 2, ask who you're pleasing. When something is delayed, ask yourself, who am I pleasing? Is the decision that you're making for you or for someone else? If it's for you, then let go of your fear of doing something for yourself. If it's for someone else, ask yourself if the universe is trying to say, hey, it's not for you. Number 3, what's the hurry? When something is delayed, check with yourself what the hurry is. Let yourself feel the anxiety until it's gone through. Then you'll have peace despite the delay. But it will take you a few goes, but you will feel you can more easily achieve peace in a world full of delays. And remember, it's not about perfect, it's about progress. So would you like me to help you accelerate your ability to dodge delays? Meditation accompanying this episode will fast track you to avoiding delay energy. So give the viewing why your unconscious puts you in delay mode meditation a go now, because it will release you from stored anxiety around delay. That's because you don't make logical decisions around what moves you forward. You make illogical decisions based on unwanted unconscious beliefs, which have been stored in the body for years, and even sometimes they've been passed through the generations to you. As Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. This meditation will help you undo those unwanted unconscious beliefs by releasing the energy stored in your body, like popping a bubble, just like that. To orchestrate magic in your life, simply make your unconscious conscious. And the fastest way to do that, to make your unconscious conscious, is by using my meditations. Even if you've never done a meditation before, it's fine. Just follow the words. You have time. There is always time for something this important. If you don't already have access, you can download a copy for free from heidisawyer.com/32. 32 written as the number, not the word. heidisawyer.com/32. Okay, so now you've looked at how to achieve peace in a world full of delays. The next step is to learn how to release difficulty. So guess what? Next episode does. It addresses how to release inner torment and betrayal. So make sure you set a reminder now to join me for the next session, which I will release on Saturday at 4 p.m. That's UK time. And I will then be in the Intuitive Sensitive Persons Facebook group for an hour from 4:30 p.m. to answer any questions that you have about this episode and to interpret your symbolism from doing the meditation. Your unconscious shows you how to change things through symbolism. And sometimes we don't know how to interpret that symbolism. And that's what the Power Hour is for, so that I can help interpret your symbolism so you can understand yourself better. You will find the more you use my meditations, the faster and clearer your mind becomes. Your symbolism are messages from your unconscious. Numerous cognitive neuroscience studies state your unconscious drives 95% of your life. Your conscious mind only powers 5% of your world. So the more you understand your own unconscious, the more you can understand the people and the world around you, which is why I've created this Facebook group. Because now is the best opportunity in human history to redefine your life, your purpose, and your sense of meaning. I believe intuitive sensitive people are the new leaders because their sensitivity aligns with the new superintelligence, the deeper senses. So when you not only read my interpretation of your symbolism expressed through the meditations, but other intuitive sensitives' experiences, you develop your own fast link to understanding a further 95% of your world. How enriching is that? If you don't already have access to this leader group of intuitive sensitive people, then visit isptribe.com. That's letter I, letter S, letter P, tribe.com, all as one word. Do that to request an invite to join the Intuitive Sensitive Persons Facebook group. Simply answer a few questions and we will manually approve your application as soon as possible. If you are not sure if you are an intuitive sensitive person, then visit heidisawyer.com/quiz to find out. You might be very pleasantly surprised. Share this episode if you know of someone who is struggling with managing delays, because they will be very pleased that you did. So go now and listen to the free meditation, viewing why the unconscious puts you in delay mode. If you don't already have access, you can download a copy for free from heidisawyer.com/32. Do it now, because then you're not allowing the limitation of perfection to get in your way. We believe your capacity for empathy gives you a unique perspective. The way we help you access your uniqueness is through developing your intuition, your inner world. You allow yourself as part of you, life is easy. So go now and listen to the powerful meditation. And always remember this: your sensitivity is your greatest asset. Until next time, bye for now.